this morning. Smile with the rising sun. Three little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you." Singing, "Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright." Saying, "Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright." Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, "This is my message to you." Meaning, don't worry about a thing. Worry about a thing, oh, every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry, saying don't worry about a thing. I won't worry, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Let the bullets fly or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up and it rained down, it rained down like. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Let the bullets fly or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Last things last, by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Hey, let the bullets fly or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer.
Hey, hey. Are you a believer in?
I came up foremost, and I want to apologize to COVID. I went off on him a little bit too much.
You're fine, man.
No, listen, because I think I now afterwards figured out he's actually a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
I never knew about him or of him before that. But now considering the whole thing, I have to say yes. Yeah.
So, okay, so what was it that set you off? Because you said kosher?
Yeah, a little bit. No, like here's the thing. And Andy, call me
Mm-hmm.
paranoid or call me a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
But I think so many people in the Western world today,
Mm-hmm.
they use so many words
Yeah, they
that
do.
have to do with the Holocaust
Yeah.
that people who actually, and I didn't live through it. I was born 20 years after.
Yeah.
However, in a country that had to deal with it. And I think I'm not saying, and especially what happens right now with Palestine,
Yeah.
what happened to the Jews can never be repaired. That
No.
doesn't give them, how do you say, that doesn't give them a free right to do whatever they want today. But
Yeah.
I'm the last to point it out. However, if anyone points me out, and like it was not the kosher thing
Hey, Mal.
added, but it was also the thing about, York.
Mm.
And saying, yeah. And that's just the thing because I never agreed with York on it.
Yeah.
Never in my life. But I liked the guy.
Yeah.
I did.
He was a very likable guy. He was you didn't get you didn't have to worry about bullshitting with York. You
He was very misled.
pretty upfront guy. And you gotta
Yes.
give it like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
You know.
And he at times I have seen him when he was confronted by people who were actually Jewish, that he would pull back.
Yeah.
I thought, like that's a start. I'm torn up that I never agreed with York's resentment for Jews, but I'm very, very sad that he is no longer around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, George, we speak your name.
Well, listen, we speak your name. You were a Holocaust denier. You hated shit. Like you can't even
Yeah.
go. But however, listen, he paid his dues.
Yeah. He hated everybody equally. He's like, I hate Jews, and they go, well, J. Dummy and Robin are Jew. They're okay. Other Jews.
No, and
And
I
it's like,
listen. I actually didn't come up to bring this panel down yet again. But I had to say one thing. I went off on COVID a little bit too harsh, and I have to. Just Mary, are you still alive? Jesus Christ! No, but I went off on him a little bit too harsh, and I want to apologize for that, Andy. It was on your panel.
yeah, we were laughing because we were like, what happened? Even Saucy Phil was like, wait, what happened? All he said was
No.
kosher, and you just went off on poor COVID. Even COVID was
Listen,
stuck.
Andy, I don't give a shit if you are offended or anything, but if Saucy Sue thought I went too far, so I need to give an apology.
She just laughed, I guess.
No, but I think no, I went too far. I went out of line.
Okay, buddy, we all do it. We all go a little too far sometimes.
Yeah.
I've done it. Shit. There's things I
Well,
wish.
Yeah, I'm saying if COVID ever comes back on your panel or anything, or I meet him on a panel, I want him to know that I was out of line. I apologize, and I'm good. Like
Yeah,
if
man.
he doesn't forgive me, that's okay. I can live with that. But yes, I was out of line at the point. Yes.
You're fine, man. Anybody want to come up, hang out, hit that link. It was a slow day for me for any drama. There was actually other drama, but I'm gonna wait for Baby Love to come up.
Well, just for the record, did I ever troll you, Andy?
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's not me.
No.
We are OGs.
Even when I was at odds with RDA, you never said anything bad while you were a part of them.
No.
You know. And I got respect.
I
for it.
always liked you.
Yeah.
You know.
We never
End
had
of
no.
story.
We never had no beef. No nothing. You know.
Yeah.
We were always just simpatico.
Well, and even that, you know what? Like I had a fallout with Whoosh about 4 years ago. And I
Mhm.
said, will that, and I actually DM'd you at the time.
Yeah.
And I said, will that be a problem? And you said, no, because you have to. And here's one thing about Whoosh. You know, I don't think this whole drama community would be as it is today if it wasn't for Howard Stern. And I have to say one thing. Whoosh Dishmeen, he probably sits on the most important chronicles of all of Howard Stern. You know,
That's how I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? He did it always in a way that was like the press. You know, like he wasn't taking sides. He was just showing this is what's out there. You take what you want from it. And
Let me show you something.
go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit. You know what?
Motherfuckers in the Urban Dictionary.
Here's one thing.
Mhm.
Andy, like there is a lot out of there that Whoosh actually released. I don't even want to know what he's sitting on. You know, like, he knows how to keep chronicles. He knows how to keep files. Yeah. And I will always, I'm subscribed to him and his significant other. You know, here's one thing. There, you know, in this drama community, how many people can't even hold on to their spouses that have nothing to do with it? And Whoosh and Robin, they're still together after 9 years.
Sometimes the internet brought them together.
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes he closes the door. And you know how often I close the door? I'm married 34 years. You know how often I close the door? Because I don't want to hear the bullshit. You know? But here's one thing. My wife doesn't want to be doxxed. My wife doesn't want to be online. But Whoosh's wife or significant other is out there. Totally. And they make it work. And you know what? Here's one thing that I told you that I was for 4.5 weeks in Germany because my dad had 2 strokes and needed heart surgery.
Yeah.
He's fine. Not that anyone cares, but
No, we care.
you do. I know. But the thing is, when I came back, and it was Robin running on this machine, and then everyone said she shows her tits. She only did that because someone else did that before. I won't say any names. So, like, I don't have anything bad to say against Robin and Wush. And I would, because I'm German, I don't give compliments, I only state facts.
Well, you guys are
So-
Canadians. You guys are all Canadians now.
Well, yeah, I was 29 years old when I moved to Canada.
Hmm.
Yeah, my only Canadians in the house are my kids.
Hmm.
You know, because I married a Japanese woman 34 years ago. And losing 2 world wars. Well, my kids actually lost 3 world wars, 2 with the Germans, 1 with the Japanese.
Yeah.
You know, but
Double whammy.
my wife can't have dual citizenship because she was born in Tokyo.
Oh.
I was
My
born
woman from Tokyo.
I was born outside of Munich. I can't have dual citizenship. So in my house right now are my kids who are the only Canadians. Here's the thing though. If you're born to a Canadian, to a German in Canada, they can have dual citizenship. So my kids have 3 citizenships: Japanese, German, and Canadian.
Look at that picture of Fred. Fred.
Get your
Next
wars
to the
together.
guitar.
How many wars do you want me to get together? You know,
Look how pretty Fred is.
if you go by history, Andy,
Yeah.
the First World War was proclaimed by the Germans.
Yes.
That at the end in 1918, it was a ceasefire.
Yeah.
The First World War didn't end till 1945.
Wow.
It's one war in history.
Mm-hmm. Welsh. This is my beautiful friend Welsh. Hey,
Should have won
Jessica.
Eurovision Song Contest. You know what? We don't sing good enough.
Hey, did you hear what happened up in New York?
Today,
Yeah, this week. So
what happened?
New York, they made a portal, like a television, kind of like a steady stream to Ireland,
Oh,
and so Ireland over there, it's back and forth. So if you stand in front of it, the people on the other side can see you. So these guys over there in Ireland are like showing pictures of the.
go ahead, show it.
They're showing let me see here. Let's see if I can find it. New York, Ireland portal.
Oh, I did not see your chat. Welshi, Annie Yanka, Catty Cat. Oh, Crafty Cat. Sorry, my bad. I take it back. Good to see you in chat.
Yeah, so basically they're like showing their junk, you know. It's like
Oh, no.
it's not working out. What's up, Caston Blast? It's so funny. They're just let's see here. So they're doing it in multiple places. They're doing it in they built one in Poland and Lithuania.
They did?
So yeah, so they're opening up these like TVs. It's like a portal. Hold on. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, go ahead. No, but have you ever looked into the?
Find out if you're approved for a personal
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
We all are looking for food.
Let's see here.
It's free.
There's the portal.
Eric, you are funny, man. Everyone just having fun time here.
Oh, it's not showing it. They're not showing it. Oh, here, okay, here we go. So they can see each other. The people over there can see the people over here in real time, right? So the
Well-
people over there, they're like showing their dicks to each other.
No, but what's over here to over there? Like, is it in the same town?
What do you mean?
No, like if you show yourself through this portal,
Yeah.
who sees you on the other side?
Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, Dublin.
It's
Ireland.
like New York and where you live. If you go to your town, there's gonna be a portal,
okay.
and you can say hi to people as they're walking by. You can interact with them, but they're taking it too far. There's people passing by and pulling out their dicks or their butts. They're just they're doing all kinds of crazy shit.
I haven't seen my dick in 20
Funny.
years. I'm too fat to see my dick in 20
It's
years.
so funny, man. Yeah.
But I gotta show it to someone in Dublin.
Mhm.
Oh man. Have you ever heard
what's
An
of
alert from
What's this,
police.
like-
Someone is taking $1 bills and turning them into $100 bills.
Wow. I need to learn how to do that.
Authorities say it's happened about a dozen times in the past month. Nikki Schenfeld spoke to a Hilo cashier who was able to spot the difference before it was too late.
A cashier at Ohana Foods Hilo had a feeling something was off when a woman handed her a $100 bill on Saturday.
And she proceeded to tell me that it's an old bill. But I had an old bill in one of our tip jars. And so I pulled out the old bill on the side and I was like, okay, it looks different. It's more of like a yellowish tone versus as the bill she gave me, it was black.
Ramos marked the bill with the counterfeit pen.
And it
Yellow
worked.
means real currency,
Oh.
so she was confused.
I lifted it up one more time. And that's when I noticed the faded $1 marking.
Oh,
and
that's
I told her, I was like,
good.
like this is
Yeah.
a counterfeit bill. It's not $100 and I'm not able to give it back to you. I will have to report it to the HPD.
The woman gave Ramos another $100 bill, saying the money was from her payroll, but Ramos saw that it was fake too. Ramos says she also noticed faint letters on the fake $100
How did
bill,
they
which
do
the $1
that?
and $2 bill are still printed with today. And the $100 bill has been using this kind of seal since 1996. The woman asked for the money back, but Ramos said no and called police. Hawaii Island police say they've had
How
a
did they
dozen
do
similar
that?
cases in the last month or two. Maui police said they had a similar case over a week ago.
It appears that the culprits are taking one, and I think in another case, a $2 bill, and somehow bleaching the ink off.
He says they then buy something of small value to get real cash back.
So now you basically just, wash your hands of this counterfeit bill. So, I mean, in that case, obviously these stores are the victims.
wow,
They're
really?
out $100.
Police
That's
urge
fucking
everyone to take a closer look at their large bills. He adds that there are a few persons of interest and a special agent is assisting in the investigation.
So I'm glad that I was able to catch that.
Good girl. I
And
wouldn't have caught
hopefully
it.
this will help others.
Nikki Schoenfeld, KHON2 News,
To
working.
be
from
honest, I don't even
Hawaii.
use cash anymore. Everything's
I'm-
all
Annie,
electronic,
I'm sorry. I don't believe her.
Why don't you believe her?
No, the first $100 bill, yes, but
Yeah.
the second,
Well, because she caught on.
I
It's been
don't know.
it's been going on for a while. You know, one time they did give me with $5. They got me with the $5 fake
You know
bill. Yeah.
what the people do that pass out those fake bills? It's women like this
Who's GME?
that,
No, I'm
that
talking-
you would
yeah.
believe her because she's so beautiful and so young. She knew exactly what she was doing. That's just my opinion.
I used to
That's
work.
just my opinion.
I used to work at a gas station, and it's normal for tape to be on dollars. Like people tape it.
Andy,
And
going
yeah.
to a gas station is the number one place.
Yeah, but
You
they teach
go
you. They
to
teach you
get
how to.
a
Yeah,
a fake bill in.
yeah,
That's where you go. She
Yeah.
didn't buy a diamond or anything. She went to a gas station because
Yeah.
they take it immediately.
yeah.
I think she knew. But that's just me. That's my humble opinion on this true crime.
Yeah, I can spot a fake because like they showed me how to spot fakes when I used to work as a
Oh, totally.
cashier.
Who
But
doesn't?
every now and then they're so good, dude, that you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, they did get me with the $5 one though. What they did is they taped 5 to the corners instead of the 1.
Yeah.
And I'm such an idiot that I fell for it, you know. And I was
Yes.
like, fuck. After I looked at it, I'm like, ah. And then one time they did get me with that fast talk bullshit that they do, you know.
I'm 56.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I never took a bill that I have to actually admit, no bill I ever took in my life was forged. But I claim right now that I would have known if it was.
That's genius though, whoever's doing that, because hey, Spooky, because that's a real dollar. So whatever it is, the paper is always gonna be good, right? So they bleach it and then they just stamp 100
Yes.
on it.
Well,
And then you're like,
these
okay, yeah,
these days, it's a different story.
yeah.
But you know what? That's why everyone takes his debit
Oh,
card
man. Yeah.
these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spooky girl, good to see you. Spooky girl is always.
Spooky
Good
Girl's
to see.
always a great person. Spooky, you want to come up? You haven't talked to me in a very long time. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I haven't spoken.
I like your
Spooky
picture.
girl
Who drew that?
at least a year. At least. Come on.
They did a guild heist. Guild? What does that mean? Let's find out.
That did a good heist at Pearson Airport. Actually, I remember that. There was a heist on Pearson Airport,
Yeah.
but I would have to pull it up in true crime.
Oh, gold heist.
No. There was more to it. That actually went to court. Hang on. Yeah,
Yeah.
show it.
$20 million gold heist.
Yes! I remember that.
That hit Toronto's Pearson International Airport last year, a story that made international headlines. Police are now saying they have arrested and charged another man in connection with the heist. Peel Regional Police outside Toronto have now charged a 36-year-old man. His name is Archie Grover from Brampton, Ontario, with theft of more than $5,000 and conspiracy to commit an indictable offense.
6 gold
Police still
bracelets.
have Canada-wide 2 other suspects, including a former employee of Air Canada itself who was employed at the time of the theft. Investigators are urging anyone
Yeah.
with information to call police immediately. But again, another arrest has been made in connection with this gold heist.
Let's see here.
Well,
4 days ago. Yeah, 4 days ago. You're right.
$89,000 Canadians are $125,000 American.
Mhm.
However, there's more to it. Click on it. Yeah,
Which
the
one?
29 million gold heist.
That was it. I
Oh,
thought
that was the one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're only minute ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump off and go see, man. Yeah. Oh, God. Buy gold, guys. Buy gold. Let's see what they're saying about see what they're saying about not Robin Hood, GameStop. So 14 hours ago.
How do you spot a high performing team? You could analyze how they tackle complex
I
challenges.
saw that. I saw that movie too. It was really good. Dumb Money. Hey, Slayer! Slayer! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And it had been up when Sarah was doing it at the top of the show, 110%. Yeah, the meme trade may very well be back. Roaring Kitty, remember that name of Wall Street Bets fame? He's returned, and shares of GameStop are up as a result. Stock's been halted 7 times since trading got underway, just in
Spooky.
45 minutes. So I don't even know if it's halted again. Let's get over to Kate Rooney. Just tell us what you're hearing and what's going on here.
You know what's Spooky? I am such a fucking tight ass. You know, I had premium for 3 or 4 months, right? I got it. I bought a TV or something, and it came with it, right? And then once it went away, it actually did affect my viewing, man.
Kate.
Hey, David. Yeah, so this is Keith Gill's first online post we've seen in 3 years. Roaring Kitty, as he's also known, was, if you remember, really the Pied Piper of the meme stock frenzy in 2021. He led those online traders to the infamous GameStop short squeeze. This morning, posting kind of cryptic photo of somebody just leaning forward, excuse me, in a chair. And that was enough to send GameStop up, as you said, more than 100%. It has been halted for volatility. Robert Hum just sent out a note explaining this. So trading activity for GME has been only 10 minutes. The rest of the day has been halted, and even with just 10 minutes of trading, the stock did 3.5 times the normal volume. But it's not just
How do you
GME,
buy stock?
guys.
How do you
Other
buy
so-called
stock?
meme stocks like AMC are also catching a bid.
How do
It
you buy
is one
stock?
sign of overall risk
No.
appetite increasing. You'll also see
How to buy? Should we all buy stock? Should we do
No,
it right now?
here's the thing. Why did they stop that? If it crashes, it crashes.
Yeah.
You know how many people
I
are
like the
in
stock.
it? Yeah.
How can we buy stock? Should we all buy stock? Everybody put in $1. Can you? Can you buy through Cash App? Let's find out.
The only thing since 2007, when the big meltdown happened, remember?
Yeah. Let's see here.
I only do gold and silver.
Get your
That's
free
it.
card. Pay. So how would you Bitcoin stocks? Okay, invest with $1, but I'm at 0%. I have no cash balance. Would you guys be willing to give me $1 and let's try it out? See if it goes up or down. Yeah, I'm gonna put my cash app on it, but only send $1.
Do you need $1, Andy?
I do.
Put your PayPal in private chat. I hook you up. You motherfucker. Put it.
That's my cash app right there. All right, so
No, I don't. No, I
no,
do
wait, it's a
PayPal.
test.
PayPal.
It's a
PayPal.
test. It's a test. It's a test.
No.
If anybody wants to donate $1, I will donate that. I'll put that $1 in Cash App. I mean, in
No. Can you put
stock.
this in private chat, even though it's in
Yeah, I can
your
put it in my
comments?
Cash App.
I'm-
My Cash App.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
There we go. That's my Cash App.
That's a Cash App?
You know, we don't have Cash App in Australia. Ah.
What do you mean, Australia? I'm in Canada.
I'm
How
talking,
dare you?
talking to Casper.
Give me your PayPal.
I don't have PayPal. I don't believe in that. It's the
You
devil.
don't?
Oh, Canada doesn't have
Do
Cash
you
App.
know
Oh,
that
wow.
on PayPal you actually get your money back if something doesn't go right?
Yeah. I didn't. Yes, I didn't know that. I'm gonna put my ticker down. So if anybody wants to send me $1, now's the time, and we will do this. All right. I'm curious if that shit's gonna work. No Cash App in New Zealand either, and my PayPal. Oh, Slayer. Everybody loves PayPal. Why?
There you go. New Zealand, they're so far away from us and yet so close.
Can you buy stocks through PayPal?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I think I have PayPal.
And here's one thing: if you pay anything to anyone, you have 30 days to take it back. PayPal is the safest way to transfer money. Do you know who created PayPal?
I think it was. Hold on. I know this one. I think it was. Well, no, say nothing. eBay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And you know why they split? And they made it two different entities, PayPal and eBay?
No.
Because of the amount of money. So they had to actually, otherwise, yeah, you know what? You pay lesser, lesser taxes if you split up at certain times when you're a big company.
Oh, I got $5. Thank you.
PayPal was actually introduced by eBay.
Okay, I'm not gonna request any more PayPal. I got $5. Thank you. I don't know if you want me to say who you are. I'll keep your anonymity, but okay. Oh wait. Okay.
I give you my full name and my address. Just give me your PayPal.
I don't have. I don't think it.
Not yet.
I don't
Not
know how
yet,
to- I don't
Andy.
know. You
Not
must
yet.
You can request multiple payments from up to 20 people. So what do you put? You put down your email? Is that how you do it?
No, here's the thing. PayPal would never put even a limit on how many people can pay you.
Gabriel is clowning you. Gabriel!
PayPal is like an account. All you have to do is put your account on PayPal, and then you pay people as you feel like.
Okay, so I have my PayPal open, right? But how do people send me money in PayPal? Like, do you take do you?
Well, here's the thing. Do you have a PayPal account?
Yes.
Andy. Okay. So if you don't want your full name being out there, since you're Andy Cruz, I think that there's no more. Yeah. You have an Andy Cruz PayPal account. Put your PayPal account out there and people can put money on that account.
Oh,
They
wow.
can't take anything off it, or
Okay, let's see here. I'm at my account. I'm at home. It says PayPal/my account/summary. Is that where you go?
okay, let's do a try. Put it in your private chat, and I will send you 20 Canadian dollars.
Okay.
See what happens.
No, just send me 5.
No.
5. Send me 5. Here.
No, like listen, I won't like wake up my whole bank just for
It goes to my account. Like,
oh, here we go. Here
Yeah.
we go. Hang on. Hang on. Log in.
oh, it's your email. It's your email. Okay.
Hang on.
Here, I'll put my email better. Yeah, because that one it goes straight to my account. Even though I don't have no money in there, but
Hang on.
here, there's my email.
Give me a second. Send and record.
Okay, wait. The $5 that this awesome person sent me.
Where is your? Hang on.
I'm gonna buy stock right now. Hold on.
Shut up! Don't buy anything right now.
Why not?
Because I sent you something.
You did?
Yeah. Hang on. No, that's Bobby Nick. Hang on. Let me go back.
We go to my wallet. That's where I need to go, right? Wallet. Finance home.
Hang on.
I got 0 points.
I want you to tell me. Oh, what the?
No, I'm gonna use Tracy. I'm gonna use the Cash App. There's a Cash App in here. We could become millionaires overnight. Who knows?
Hang on.
Okay.
PayPal.
What's the name?
Okay.
Okay.
I sent you 20 Canadian dollars right
Did
now.
you really?
I do.
Nah.
Hang on. No, actually, I lied. I sent you choose payment.
Okay, so I found it on my Cash App. What's one day?
I lied. I actually sent you 20 US dollars. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah.
I have to send it. I just sent it.
Why does it only give you $1? So you gotta do it 5 times?
No, it's not $1. It's 20 US dollars. Hang on. Andy Cruz.
I just got something. Oh, there it is. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And from the bottom of my heart, Andy Cruz.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
No, so it works, right?
Hey,
use PayPal from now on.
Okay.
Because you actually know where it's coming from. And if there is anything tax-wise down the road, it will always be open.
Okay,
Venmo, YouTube, everything like that.
Okay.
They could take you to court for taxes. PayPal, you won't.
Oh, so you can buy crypto in finances.
Yes, but crypto you should do on your own bank account you have. And when it doesn't work out, just stop everything. You know, like
Can you buy stock through PayPal?
oh, absolutely, yes, I have.
How do you do that? Where do you go? To your wallet?
100%. You go to your wallet, what's in it,
Mm-hmm.
and even if there's nothing in your wallet, and you go and buy something, they say it's not enough in your wallet, and then you can pay it off. Andy Cruz, I have to tell you one thing. I don't pay out a lot of money, but giving you this 20 US dollars makes me feel good. I swear to God.
Thank you, man.
No, I swear to God.
Wait, hold on. Someone send me more money. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay. No, that was same $5. Okay.
What do you mean? Only $5?
Let me see here. Who's this?
Yes. So $5 is not enough. I'm kidding.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. I know who this is. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, here we go. Home. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, there's Casper in the chat. Good to see you, sir. He's one of my Australian friends.
Nice. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna buy some stuff. Buy some stock now.
Yeah, please do.
All right. Somebody come up. Where are you at? Baby love. Can you see Casper? Casper saying, can you see him now?
No. You know what, Casper? I can see you because I'm in StreamYard in the comments section. That's the only reason. I can't see Andy Cruz or Casper ever. And I never blocked Andy or Casper.
Set up investing. We need a few more details. Okay. What's your employment status? Self-employed. Okay. What should be okay? Okay.
Oh my God, you're such a gangster. You're self-employed. You motherfucker.
Let's see here. Okay, I gotta choose a pin.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Casper. I can only see you here in StreamYards in the comments. There's one person I have actually blocked. That's Sam Hill. And I actually have to see his stupid fucking comments right now. Fuck off, Sam Hill.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, Poon. I love Poon.
Okay, I bought my first stock, man.
It has Canadian words in his anus.
Hey, Tash Murray, what up?
No, but Poon would only know that because he fucks me up my ass all the time.
All right, you guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna be a millionaire once this GameStop goes through the roof. Wow, I've never done stocks before. Poon, hey Poon, get on up here. Give us an update on what's going on with you.
Hey, Smokey. Smokey is always.
And thank
Smokey.
you for the donation on the Snapchat. You know who you are. I'm not gonna out you, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, listen, Smokey. If Poon lost his foot, it's not the whole leg, but I think he's gonna lose. I love Poon. John, come up.
Get out of here. Get up here, Poon. Smokey P. Smokey P, when you gonna go live, brother? You need to get up here, Smokey P.
I actually
Smokey
have
P
to
from South
apologize
Kakalaki.
that I called John to Poon because, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should call him as we know him, Poon. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Make me a believer.
Smokey P, always good to see you. Come up.
That's a great movie, by the way. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch Dumb Money. It's really good.
You know what Netflix just added is the Bullet Train. Have you seen that? Do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Go there. It's recently added, and it's Brad Pitt and 12 mega stars that make cameos in
12 what? 12 what?
mega stars
Oh,
actors.
mega stars.
Yes.
Not just regular actors, but mega.
Oh, no. Mega stars actors
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
it. Brad Pitt is in it, and the guy who did
Yeah.
no, you will see it.
Yeah.
Andy, go to Netflix, watch Bullet Train. It's highly entertaining.
I will. I'll check it out, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Look at this. Do you want to see LA? LA's fucking
Go ahead.
collapsing as we speak. Look at that. Look at that.
There's the for Lee sign.
Holy
How bad
shit.
this looks.
People don't want
vandalized.
people don't want to go there because everything's vandalized, dude. It's so dumb.
Here was one of the entrances.
These kids just don't know what they're doing.
Really run down. Man, it stinks in here. Look at the ground.
Everybody's shitting and pissing.
Flies. I don't know if you can tell.
Not the ghetto, it's
Man,
the
they even
city.
tug the ground. All of these businesses are closed.
Wow.
I guess you can tell. This is a dumpster. Now we're on 14th and Main. And at least they're putting the trash all in the same place.
Holy shit. I bet you somebody sleeps right there. Jesus
People
Christ, throw a
looking
fucking
around.
match right there. And people are digging in it to see if they find anything good.
Damn. There's people looking around to see if they can find anything.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's getting a little out of hand over here on this abandoned lot. Let's keep going. More
But
places.
Andy,
Yeah.
where is this?
Downtown Los Angeles on Main.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Vancouver downtown,
Yeah.
every illegal drug up to 2.5 grams is
Wow.
legal.
Uh-huh.
It's worse there.
Yeah, Crafty. You're right. Yeah. Bad. Everything's for sale. I know exactly where that is too. Farmers and Merchants Bank closed. Fucking old ass bank closed. I bet you it's beautiful in there.
Here is on 4th and Main Street.
Yeah.
I know exactly where it's at.
Oh man.
I think I lived in an apartment like this when I was a kid. Like, see that apartment with those rails and all that.
But there was no fentanyl.
No offense, no.
From
This
the 400 block
changes
of Main Street,
everything.
same block.
Look at that.
This corner here, and all the other shops gone.
That guy who just walked off to the right
Restaurant space for lease.
was on fentanyl.
Yeah.
The one right next door, same thing. This used to be a Vietnamese restaurant.
Wow.
This is.
At least I had an A. Look at that. Give it an A.
Next place.
They were good
closed.
before they were shut down.
Next place, also closed. Next place, gone.
Gonzo.
And it goes on and on. Here's another one. And another one. There's the for lease sign.
So sad, dude. Like,
And
who would
another
want?
one.
Who would want to rent something there? You know what I
Man.
mean?
This is bad. I'm sure this is probably part of that. 30 years restaurant, one night. This is also another place that has closed. I think this was another restaurant. Not sure.
I remember.
Across the
I remember when I lived in LA. Like, if you were in downtown and at 7 o'clock, it was the weirdest shit. We'd be walking down Broadway, and at 7 o'clock, all these black geese just come down. Everybody at the same time. The whole damn city shuts down in like 5 minutes, and in 10 minutes, you see the cars leaving downtown because they're like, we're not staying here all night. After 7, the freaks come out at night, dude. It's stuff weird as shit. You know, I would be waiting for like the bus as a kid, you know, to go home because I'd watch a movie or go to downtown with friends, take pictures or whatever you do, you know.
Street that
Give
all
me,
looks
give
closed
me a
over
second.
there.
I will be right back.
Yeah.
So it's the next corner. Ah, looks closed. This corner looks really bad.
This was like a mall. Back in the early days, like back in the 50s or 40s, on the bottom would be the shops, and upstairs would be people living, making the clothes. Like they would have the people making the clothes and stuff, you know, like they would import the Italian and you know, the suits and stuff, and they would bring in and then they would work on it, and then they would drop because I got to see a little bit of that when I was a kid, how they would import the clothes, they do it upstairs, and then they just bring it downstairs. You know, that's gone. That way of living is gone. You know, when you'd go in there and they tailor made you one, you know, they take your fucking inseam, they take your, you know, all the measurements around your body and bring you a suit made to you. Now it's not like that. Now it's like you got to pick it off the rack. You know,
So it's fair to say you grew up poor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. PTSD. Look at that, man. But downtown's big, so there are nice parts of downtown. Look. Okay.
Can I say something to Slayer?
Go ahead.
Slayer, I have my oldest sister lives in New Zealand. And so I have connection to that. But just like I haven't had much connections to my dad until he got really ill.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't talked to her in 25 years. So that's my bad. But New Zealand is a great place.
Oops. You see that? You see that? That's Dodger Stadium.
Yes.
So this is
I do.
downtown. This is East LA over here. My house where I used to live would be somewhere around I think that's Sears Tower. It'll be more to the left. So that's Sears Tower. Yeah, that's Olympic. This is by downtown. This is the shops downtown.
Can I ask you a question, Andy? When you lived there, how often?
Sure, Slayer.
How often did you go to the beach?
I think I went more at night, if anything. I don't know. Maybe I go once or twice a year. Not often, because it's a fucking mission.
But it's fair to say, whenever you took a breath, you could tell it's ocean breeze.
Yeah. Well, we would go at night, definitely. Like me and my friends would be hanging out and be like, let's go to the beach. We'd jump in the car and we'd go down to the beach, you know. Yeah. Come on up, Slayer. Look at that.
Nope. All of LA's industry is
Slayer
entertainment.
has a
There's
good
finance,
point.
software, fashion, insurance, and so much more here. But downtown only occupies 1.5% of the city's footprint. And you'll get up here. Anyway, we're here in Bunker Hill. What are we going to find?
Look at that.
And as I
There's some
expected,
spots in
especially
LA.
because Apple Maps and Google Maps has it as this block of just to new levels.
Look at
It's
that.
a place you can actually
Look at
get a
that.
little lost in.
It's weird. It's weird seeing LA now.
Like
10
I
most dangerous neighborhoods. Yeah, that's what I want to watch. Let's watch that.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to The World According to Briggs. I thought we would do a most dangerous neighborhoods video today. I was just in Chicago, and whenever Chicago is mentioned, people act like the place is sort of like a scene from that movie Escape from New York, like a. And number one, most of it is really nice, and then you have neighborhoods that are on this list. Before we get into it, I want to dispel a myth. Compton is not nearly as bad as it used to be. Boys in
No,
the
it's
Hood was
not.
filmed in 1991. Let it go. It's also a suburb of LA and not
What
actually
else,
in
Leia?
LA.
Hi.
What you up to?
Oh, I just want to talk about New Zealand because sorry, I don't know what your name is. Canadian Skull Guy. What's your name?
Ing. His name's Ing.
Ing.
I-N-G.
Ing. So where are you from, Ing? Because you're Nordic countries, aren't you? Finland, maybe?
I'm
Or
from Germany. I'm from Germany.
Germany.
I
Oh, wow.
immigrated to Canada when I was 29.
Gotcha.
Other
So,
than that, I'm fine. Thanks
yeah,
for
yeah,
asking.
good. Going back to the whole New Zealand thing, that everyone thinks that we have this beautiful utopia. It
Mhm.
is not. It is terrible. The last government
Really?
they were in for 6 years dealt with the COVID thing, and the
Yeah.
entire country is an economic free fall.
Yeah.
We're screwed, absolutely screwed. We're paying something like $10 billion a year in interest, where before the Labour
May-
government got in, I think we weren't even $1 billion in debt. Now we're $110 billion in debt.
You know,
and we're very
funny how
small
that
country. It's
works.
hard.
May I
Yeah.
say something?
hmm
My oldest sister is in Christchurch.
Yeah, I'm not far from Christchurch. I'm just north of there.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's all Commonwealth. If you're in India and New Zealand or Australia or in Great Britain, you can move anywhere within the Commonwealth. Isn't that true?
It's not quite that simple. No, you can get there. You can get there on like a working holiday visa, or you can get there on a shortages visa. It's not that simple. You can't. Like New Zealand, if you're a New Zealand citizen, you can go straight to Australia and vice versa. So we have our own path
can?
there. Yeah, but
So
you do not get-
if you wanted to go to Australia, how long would it take you to be actually that you could
you don't need
move?
you don't need to be an Australian citizen if you're a New Zealand citizen. You can just live there, but you do not get welfare. You do not get any of those social services. I think healthcare is probably covered, but if you lose your job, you're in trouble unless you actually make yourself an Australian citizen. Yeah. Yeah, it's the only countries I've ever been to that they have that relationship. Australia is quite sneaky though, because they have so many people from Australia go to New Zealand, and there'll be hundreds of thousands of, tens of thousands of people that have never really spent any time in New Zealand but live in Australia. If they break the law, they deport them back to New Zealand. So they have nobody here they know. They don't know anybody.
That's
No
the funny
family here.
thing in the Commonwealth. They actually want to direct who goes where, in a sense.
Well, but Australia's not really part of the Commonwealth. They're a
It is.
republic.
It is.
They're a republic though. They're different. They do not follow the Westminster. Is that what you call it? Politics, like Canada and New Zealand does. Yeah,
They
no,
had
they're a republic.
Queen Elizabeth on their coins for 76 years, and now it's a king.
But they're still not. They do not have a governor general or anything like that, like we do now. They're a republic. They're much more like America than they are Canada, for sure.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a German in Canada. If my kids, who are the only Canadians in the house, want to deport me, I have to shut the fuck up all day long. I have to watch my back. Yeah.
Well, I've got 2 Kiwi kids, but we spend a lot of time in Canada. So my daughter has a Canadian accent. My son has a Kiwi accent, but they were born here, but we've gone back every year except for COVID.
They
when
have a
wouldn't
French
let us leave
accent.
this country. No,
I'm
not
kidding.
French.
I'm
Oh
kidding.
God,
I'm
no.
kidding, Slayer. I'm kidding.
I am an English
No,
speaking
listen to me.
Canadian.
I'm German. My wife was born in Tokyo. We are married 34 years. We actually were married for 11 years before she got pregnant. And then we had the luxury to pick a country to have our children. So we picked Canada. So I put them in French immersion so they learn French.
Mhm.
So now my kids know 4 languages and don't listen in any of them.
Yeah, of course. So,
So
what province are you in? Are you Ontario?
I'm
Are
British
you
Columbia.
BC?
British
Oh
Columbia.
gosh, in southern BC?
Yes, I'm right
Oh,
at the
gross.
border.
That
White
is
Rock.
freaking horrific down there.
Yeah, I'm right at
I
the
used to
border.
live in I lived in Dawson Creek, Fort St. John, all in that very northern BC.
Did
It's
you
a different
love it
world.
to live there?
No, it's a shithole. There's a lot of great things about it. A lot of great things, but
Too many mountains,
um,
too much water.
too much money, not enough education.
Yeah.
That's what I would actually say. A lot of drugs, a lot of freaking, believe it or not, gang activity and stuff like that. Like, it's just, that's one thing. Like, the oil rigs and stuff are so great for a person just getting out of high school that doesn't want to go to university and can make a pile of money. But yeah, you know what I
Are you,
mean.
are
The
you
whole
still in Are you still in Canada?
no, I'm in New Zealand. I'm just
Oh,
north of Christchurch.
oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
yeah. But I go back to Canada every year until Jacinda Ardern locked us down for 3 years and we couldn't go anywhere. But yeah, no, I'm going back again. Yeah. It's
My
funny, the
oldest.
whole world thinks she's some sort of freaking saint. She is an evil succubus. She fucked this country over for the next 100 years. I'm not even kidding. She did. She stopped oil and gas exploration, and we had a cold snap here the other day, and as the coldest place it was in this country was -8 Celsius. And we were all told we weren't allowed to use power between 7 and 9 because it would get shut down. There'd be rolling blackouts.
Wow.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm angry at her.
You guys don't
cut you
have
off.
solar power?
Solar, well, no, I don't have solar power. It costs so much to put it in. And you know what? There's no recycling. All the greenies want solar power. There's no recycling those freaking things. They just get buried underground.
Not
Like
even, not
and
even,
it's full of freaking chemicals.
not even cans be recycled?
You can recycle cans here, but you don't get paid like you do in Canada. Like when you buy a can in Canada, you get charged like 5 cents or something.
Yeah.
And then when you take it and put it in for recycling, you get that paid back. They've never had that here.
Wow. My dad makes a killing off me and my brothers and the kids.
Oh,
He got
jeepers!
mad.
I used to when I was in university, we had a whole room that was full of empties, and we'd pay our rent with it every month.
Yeah,
We would.
my dad yelled at me one time.
Yeah.
My dad yelled at me one time because we started buying over at Dollar Tree. They had like really good Pepsi, and they were like $1, like 2 liters. So we started buying, like, instead of buying a case or whatever, we'd buy like 10 2 liters, and put them in the fridge and whatever. And my dad saw that the cans weren't adding up anymore. My dad yelled at me one time, "Stop buying the fucking bottles and buy cans."
Well, you get paid for even bottles in Canada.
Yeah.
Even they get just some money. Even milk jugs, everything. You can recycle everything there and get paid for them.
There was a point in my life that I'd be walking around and didn't have no money. Sometimes I'd be like, fuck, I should pick that can up,
I'm married 34 years. I do recycling every week. Otherwise, my wife beats me.
Good.
Well, there you go.
Good.
Yeah, well, it's when I go back to Canada too, because we're on a farm, we just bury everything, and it's not like we burn it or anything. We just bury it.
So you were in Alberta?
I was born in Alberta, but I spent most of my life in Saskatchewan. But I've been through all three provinces.
I've been to both provinces. I love it. You know, Saskatchewan, especially Saskatchewan. Like when they say, if you kick out your girlfriend, you have to watch her 2 weeks before she walks off your property.
we
So
don't
like-
use the girlfriend analogy. It's like you can watch your dog run away for 3 days. Is what you say. yeah.
It takes so
It's
long.
a beautiful, and you know what? Like a lot of people think it's boring, but man, when you see that horizon
it's
to
not.
horizon
You-
skies, and you see the storms rolling in, and it's freaking
You
phenomenal.
have
I love that place.
It's Saskatchewan and Alberta. Of all the Canadian provinces, they have the most sunlight during the day.
Yeah, we got a lot of wind in Saskatchewan. There's nothing to block it, and it can be a polar vortex. Like the coldest I've ever seen living in Saskatchewan was minus 56 degrees without.
Oh
wind
my
chill.
God! Yeah,
And then the hottest I've seen was plus 47, I think.
that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Celsius.
Celsius.
Yeah, no, it's Celsius. It's crazy.
Yeah, because of Trudeau back then. Not the Trudeau we have today, but
Trudeau. Yeah. Well, his dad wasn't any better.
Back when.
Fuck
Back
here.
when. Yeah.
They all
Yeah.
hated Western Canada. They both hate
Kilogram,
Western Canada.
kilogram. Yeah. Kilogram and Celsius. And that's
Andy, I'm
when
not
I-
sure if you understand. I don't know if you know this, but in Canada, provinces like Alberta and Saskatchewan have to pay equalization schemes to the rest of the country. So they pay billions of dollars to Quebec, the Maritimes, Ontario, and nobody except for those two provinces really pay that. So, well, BC I think does to a lesser extent, but those three provinces do an equalization scheme to the rest of the country. The rest of the country that's voting in Trudeau, by the way.
It's kind of
'Cause
similar.
no
Is
one's
it-
voting for Trudeau in
Is
Western
it,
Canada.
is it similar to the United States where there's certain states that pay more than the rest of the
Yeah,
country?
Alberta pays the most by far, hands down, because you've got your
Yes.
oil exploration, you got your forestry,
Amen.
and you got farming too. So farming, Saskatchewan and Alberta, that buys into it. But then Trudeau is trying to stop oil.
even Donald
Hey,
Trump
Gonzo.
dug into Alberta, saying, "Oh, we take the oil out of there." Back then,
Yeah.
How you been, Gonzo?
Ontario doesn't pay bugger all, Crafty Cat. Bugger all compared to the Western provinces.
That's Gonzo from the Howard Stern show.
Oh, Gonzo?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I never watched Howard Stern. He's
Good
too
to
woke
see you,
for
sir.
me.
A little bit, baby love. No worries. Oh my God, his
Can I ask a question?
Gonzo, his
Andy.
fights with legendary fucking Eric the Midget were awesome.
Eric the Midget? Was it fist fights, Andy? Were they beating each other up, actually?
Who?
Andy.
Eric the Midget?
Yeah, and Gonzo, were they fighting?
No.
Oh,
it was
just
all
verbal.
like it was all just trolling. What was that in?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
The United States
Yes.
takes in oil.
Yes.
There's one country they take 51% of the oil. What country is that?
United States.
No.
No? Oh.
No.
Canada.
Canada? Well,
Of-
we produce a lot of oil too.
of all the imports of the United States of oil outside of the US,
Hey, Axel.
51% of it is from Canada.
Wow. I know we
That's
make
a-
a shitload of oil, but we don't fucking sell
That's
it
a
to
fact.
nobody.
Yeah, but you guys like to you like to take it and refine it and then sell it back to us. And that's not
I
America's
live-
fault.
I-
That's Canadians' fault. Yeah.
No, listen to me. I live
Damn
right at the
Canucks.
border. I live right at the border. I fill up my car. The 3 cars I have, I fill them up in the US because it's half of the price that I would pay in Canada.
hmm
That's a fact.
It's even worse here. So, like, I pay $2.20 a liter for diesel in New Zealand. So that's hard for Americans to figure out,
That's a
but
lot.
you understand
That's
that.
a lot.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And
Yes.
but then on top of that, I have to pay road users charge. So if I'm driving a diesel vehicle, I have to pay so many cents per kilometer, and you have to buy it ahead of time. If you're out of kilometers, then you get freaking hit with that too. So not only am I paying that for diesel, I'm paying an extra. I think it's, gosh, I should look it up so I get this right. I don't want to.
No,
Don't wanna
Google
get
it.
wrong.
What are we gonna do when those resources dry up? That's the question.
They're not going to, Andy. There is no way they will.
Crafty Cat,
It's the dumbest thing.
100%. Crafty Cat is absolutely right. Here's one thing about the US. They have all the resources, but they will take every oil out of the rest of the world before they even tap that.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
There you go. So
Damn right.
rates of road user charges
And you know what?
range
Here's,
from
here's one thing. Here's one thing. Losing 2 world wars as a German, the American country is the freest country in the world.
Yeah,
I don't like
probably.
what's going down within Biden against Donald Trump, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. George Bush put everything into the ground, and when Osama bin Laden, not Osama, what's his name? What was the black president you had?
Joe Obama.
Obama.
Joe Obama.
Obama. When
Joe
Obama
Obama.
came, he
Joe Obama.
he gave a $750 billion check to Wall Street, matching up what Bush fucked up for the 8 years before that. That was in 2008. At the end of the day, we have to make sure that we all are together when it comes down to be free, to be good to each other,
Mhm.
and make it work.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Can I
even
just
Obama said that. Go
okay?
ahead.
I just want to talk to Crafty Cat here. Yeah, you have some diamond mines in Ontario. I get that. We got them in the Northwest Territories, Northern Saskatchewan, all that. You got uranium coming from like Western Canada has 90% of the resources in
Amen.
Canada, for sure. And the territories are in that. Manitoba's in that. That's all Western Canada.
Well, here's the
The thing about Ontario though is the proportion of people that live there and the proportion of people that work hard there are so much smaller than the proportion of people that work harder in Western Canada and pay more taxes. And we don't have a freaking vote. Like I still can vote in Canada. I have land there.
90+%
just
of
really not
all
fair.
Canadians live at the border. 90+% of Canadians
There's
live
a lot
at
of
the
diamond
border.
mines, Crafty Cat. It's just not Ontario. There's a lot. Up Northwest Territories, Yukon, they've got all that shit up there.
No, but
Anyways,
it doesn't
so I
downplay
figured it out. So
Canadians.
it's for on top of paying for diesel, it's $76 for 1,000 kilometers. It doesn't sound much, but you know, we drive a lot.
Gonzo, come up here.
Yeah,
And, tell us why
that's
Canada's
Florida.
so boring.
Ford. That's Toronto's freaking mayor. Is he still the mayor? I think he is. You know he's caught smoking crack. It's true,
Gonzo, I'm not allowed to even
That's
vote
true.
in this country because I lost 2 world wars. So, sorry.
Oh, I can. Are you a permanent resident or a citizen?
I'm a landed immigrant from Germany to Canada.
So, like, I
Since-
can vote as a permanent resident in New Zealand.
No, 1997.
Cars will not be electric, cat. Electric cars don't work in Canada. They shut down when it's cold. It's not going to fucking happen. And it's
Not in
stupid people
British
are buying these
Columbia.
Teslas and they all end up freaking dead on the side of the road because it's putting so much freaking energy into heating it, it runs its battery out. Not to mention the fact that when you're going for a drive in Canada, it's not an hour drive for most, well, maybe it is in Ontario, but in Western Canada, you're driving for 6 hours at a time. Electric vehicles make 0 sense. They also combust
Leia,
and
if
burn
I
people
drive
up.
6 hours, I'm in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, in Alberta, it takes me 6 hours to get to my lake in Saskatchewan, and you do it in a day. And
Yes.
you know, I don't want to be
Yes.
pulling over and charging for an hour of that time. I just want to fucking get there.
yeah.
Also, the thing about people that thinking driving EVs, you know, we're so virtuous about that. Do you have any idea what the freaking people in Africa are going through? The child labor to get that cobalt out of the ground. You realize that all of these batteries that they're saying are so fucking good for the environment, they have no way of recycling them. They're going to be a lithium fucking firebomb that's buried under the ground. Like none of this has been thought out properly. None of
Thank
it.
you, Gonzo, for the investment. Thank you. I feel better right now.
Fucking Gonzo.
Like I suppose if you just have to go back and forth to a place, you know, you live in your own city, you don't travel, an electric vehicle's fine until you have it for, you know, 5 years and you have to pay 20 grand to replace all the freaking batteries. But, you know, no one's getting cobalt from Ontario. It's all coming from Africa and it's slave labor. It's children digging it out of the ground.
That's
If
crazy.
you don't know that,
I
that's
saw that. I
crazy.
saw that video.
Yes.
I saw that video. Of
If you
all
don't know
those
that,
hundreds
crafty
of-
cat, you're crazy.
I saw
You
that
should look.
video. Of
You should actually research.
I saw that video of hundreds of people just picking that shit with their hands, you know, and they're like looking for that lithium or whatever it is in those mines where they say that when people aren't allowed to go in there, but yet they let them go in there and just do it by hand.
Well, listen, this is
Their
all.
children doing it. There's women
This
with
is-
babies on their back. It's fucking toxic chemicals going into those babies and those people's faces.
This is
You
all
know,
fine.
I'm going to
and-
buy an EV and I'm going to be freaking virtue signaling and I'm doing the best for the planet. Fuck the people in Africa who are dying for it. You know, they don't matter. They don't matter.
This is all fine and good. Here's one thing. Every 5 minutes that we speak, a child dies because of hunger
100%.
on this earth.
And do you know
Every
why?
5 minutes.
Check this
There
out.
you
Look
go.
at the people.
There's
Look at
your EV. There's your people who fucking have EVs and think they're great people.
Oh.
This is how you get it. And you know what? It's even on our cell phones. We are all guilty of it.
Yeah, that's this is a cell phone night.
Listen, we
This
all
is a
are
cell phone
part
night.
of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slayer.
We need to go back to horses and carriages. The worst you do
Well-
is step on a piece of shit, you know?
That wouldn't work for me. But I don't mind I don't mind fossil fuels. I think Canada gets out of the ground cleaner than anyone. But then you got Trudeau freaking bring it in from Saudi, who has zero freaking human rights, zero environmental process.
Dang. They make 200
They have
on a
zero
good
policies on
week.
environment in Saudi.
I
But
make
he's
200
just
in a
paying his buddies.
day.
Yeah, paying his buddies to bring it over. And we're clean green Canada. We're not going to do fossil fuels. You're screwing your entire fucking country. Too dumb. Like, I might get targeted for this, but like, if there was a person to be assassinated, it should be the entire Liberal Party. I'm not even kidding. And throw the NDP in there with them too. Fuck them all.
These are not my opinions,
Nothing.
YouTube. Please don't take my channel away.
No, that's my opinion. You can take my channel, not Andy's. He disagrees with me. Everyone disagrees with me.
No, but Sela, did you ever hear about in British Columbia that all hard drugs are actually legal?
Yeah. Isn't that progressive? Isn't that
Oh.
great? Everyone's
Yeah, what the
dying of
fuck?
fentanyl in your streets. It's fantastic.
Yeah, what did heroin ever do to them? What the fuck?
Well, it's not even heroin anymore. China's brought in so much
they tried
fentanyl.
to. They try. Yeah, it's a fentanyl. That they tried to.
I am not. I used to be a freaking card-carrying NDP socialist. I used to be. And
No, but here's the thing.
what do
I
they
think
say?
it's up to 2026, and I think that will not fly after that.
What did Churchill say? If you're not a liberal in your 20s, you've got no heart. If you're not conservative in your 40s, you got no fucking brain. And that is the truth. Like, things change.
Yeah, but that was
in a big way.
Listen, that was in 1940. That it was a different time.
It
Trust
doesn't.
me.
It still works. It still works.
No, we have to find common grounds. After that, here's one thing. I have a criminal record not doing mandatory military service in Germany because I said to the judge,
You ran away.
I was 19 years old. I said to the judge,
Ooh.
I will not pick up a gun for anyone after the 2 world wars we lost. I got 3 months of it was suspended. 3 months of jail.
Damn, look at all that.
And I came to Canada and I have actually a weapons license. I do. Because if my kids want to go into the military, I would let them go. However, at my time as a German in Germany in 1990, when it was mandatory to join the military, I said, go fuck yourself.
I think that'd be really good for most countries to have kids learn some discipline, especially now when you see they're trying to freaking gender bend and, screen people down. They're getting fat, dyeing their hair blue, and freaking having complete meltdowns in the middle of universities. Fuck, these kids have no idea what it is to work hard. None whatsoever.
Leah, let me tell you one thing. Until the wall came down in 1989, I didn't even know that we were not a sovereign country. Because at that point, the US gave everything back to Germany. I didn't even know. I was in a country, I was born and grew up in a country that was actually in the control of the US. I didn't know that until the wall came down and we got the sovereignty back. I didn't even know that. And that's one thing why I hold up the US over everything in the world. It's the freest country in the world and the best in history.
Well, it's not anymore, though. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
Kids aren't allowed to go to their university classes because they're being stopped by a bunch of fucking liberal retards that won't let them go to school. Even their professors. Even the professors are stopping them.
It's the
from getting an
retards
education.
that make this country look bad.
Oh, you're
in
not
my
in
humble
States. You're in Canada.
opinion.
Same thing's happening in Canada, actually. It's probably even worse in Canada, but just not quite so violent. That's the difference between Canada and
I
US.
traveled the
Canada's
world in the
worried
70s. Canada is the most open-minded country in the world.
No, not anymore. They're not. You're not allowed to fucking put a single word out of
Give me an example.
step.
Give me one
Uh,
example.
Look at all the professors that have been freaking struck down for saying I'm not going to use pronouns.
Also,
Jordan
all
Peterson,
YouTube.
Kat Sad.
You base it on YouTube.
It's not YouTube. They
Give me
were.
an example where Canada is
I just
not the
did.
freest country in the world.
You are not. There's BC 15 where you're not allowed to misgender someone. Otherwise, it's hate speech, and you could go to jail. In BC, if you have a kid who decides that he wants to freaking cut his dick off and take puberty blockers, and you say no, that's not okay. You're only 12. You have that child taken off of you.
Wow.
How free is that?
Actually, if
Actually,
you
look
at
it up. That is happening. There's
yes,
been a dad fighting.
that's
Yeah,
even though I do not
That's not
agree
free.
what you said, but if that is what happens, it's still freer than the rest of the world. I don't
it's
agree with
not.
you.
No, it's not. Your parental rights are taken off of you. That is not free. You say, look, darling, you're just a little confused. 90% of kids that think will grow out of that gender dysmorphia after they go through puberty. But what they're doing is they're giving them puberty blockers to stop them going through puberty.
100%.
They can't grow out of it.
But Slayer, how
You
does
can
that
have your
prove?
children taken off of you for not allowing
How
them to do that
does
fucking
that prove
thing.
that it's
That's
not the
free.
freest country in the world? How?
Because you do not have rights
In
over your own
America,
children.
the transgender thing is even more politicized, and
No, they're turning it around in America. Canada's not. Canada's standing strong. They're not fucking turning it around. They aren't. There's New Zealand. Like, most of the world is banning these practices with kids. Canada isn't. Neither is New Zealand.
but
They're too fucking woke. They're fucking Klaus Schwab's puppets, both of them.
how does that prove it's not the freest country in the world? It actually gives me
How do you not understand that if you don't have rights to tell your kids, look, you're just going through something, I'm not going to allow you to physically alter yourself for the rest of your life as a teenager. And the Canadian government says, all right, you're a bad parent. I'm taking these kids off
that's
you.
1.5%
That should be the one
of
bullshit. Also, let's
it's
go back to COVID,
1.5.
where if you didn't take a vaccine, you weren't allowed to fly, you weren't allowed to be in a bus, you weren't allowed to fucking go on a train. If you didn't have your fucking vaccine pass, how free is that?
I'm in British Columbia. They shut down the border.
Yeah, how free did that make you feel?
When totally free. Because I tell
No,
you
COVID.
one thing, of all in the world, the least COVID death in British Columbia, Canada.
That's not true.
In comparison,
it's not true.
To the world. Yes. Well,
No,
prove
it's
me
not.
wrong.
New Zealand said the same thing, and we actually shut our entire country down for 2 years, and now we have
New
the highest.
Zealand can say, who gives a fuck about New Zealand? I'm talking about Canada.
Well, no one
as a
cares about
country.
BC either, because that's a fucking shithole.
No,
They fuck up the West.
I asked you to tell me that Canada is not the freest country in the world.
I gave you a few
No,
incidents.
you said,
now you're
well,
not listening
New
to me.
Zealand, we didn't know what to do.
No, but you weren't allowed
How
to. You couldn't
is
fly anywhere. You
Canada
couldn't get on the
not
bus.
the freest country in the world?
I
tell you
we're
one
not
thing.
allowed to get
Here-
public transport
here-
if you didn't have a vaccine.
Here in Canada, I tell you one thing. Punjabis are out of India, refugees all over the world because of the Hindu impression. In Canada, it's the only country where you have a Hindi temple and the Sikh temple next to each other. You know, when they start fighting, go on the internet, go in all those movies about it. They actually go back to India to fight.
Yeah. Also, let's look
Canada
at the
is
freaking,
the freest
honor
country
killings.
in
The honor
world.
killings that are happening in BC and Ontario, where they're murdering their daughters because they don't fucking follow
They
Sharia
murdered
law.
your daughter.
That's happening in Canada. Oh, that's pretty free. You know, people are
Your
murdering
daughter?
their daughters and not going to fucking jail for it. That's freedom. That's freedom, in your opinion. Stop it.
You have no. Give me the case law. Who killed anyone's child?
It happens all the time.
So you have nothing. I say,
How do you
I
not
traveled
even
the
know
world.
this? You
I
just put your
traveled.
blinders
I'm
on and the- I'm not
56
listening
years
about
old. I traveled the world in the 7 seas.
It is
Canada
happening
is
now.
the freest country
It is not.
in the world.
It's so
I'm
far
not
from that.
saying
It was
I'm
when
not
you got
saying
there.
it's perfect. I'm not
It
saying
was
it's perfect.
when you got
know,
there. It is
you're in
not
New
now.
Zealand. It's Commonwealth.
I go.
I
My
can
entire
move
family is in Canada. I
right
spend
now
2 months a
to
year
New
there.
Zealand
I
just
realize
because
how fucked up
I'm
it
a
is.
Canadian landed immigrant. I could move right now to New Zealand just because of that.
Well, I don't want you to come here if you think that
No, I
the
don't give
idea
a
of freedom
shit.
is what's
My
happening in
sister
Canada
lives
now.
in Christchurch.
hell.
I haven't talked to her for 20 years. Doesn't matter. She's a bitch. Having said
think
that,
you're a bitch.
you don't
Sorry,
know
I don't mean
the
that.
world. Of
But you're a bitch.
all the countries in the world, Canada is the most open.
It is not.
Which one is that? New Zealand? You just complained
No.
about it. So
No,
which
it's
one is
definitely
it?
not New Zealand.
Which one is it? I'm not
I would say America is
complaining.
freer than Canada.
I'm not complaining about what you said. I'm just trying to verify
America.
that of
America's more
all,
free.
you know what?
We got big cars.
They're allowed to have petrol
Here's the
running
thing.
vehicles and not be shamed for it.
Punjabis are refugees in the U.S. Punjabis are
Yeah,
not
and they also kill their
refugees in
daughters
Canada.
if they do not act
Not-
right.
No,
Not.
not the Punjabis.
I'm not
that's
saying it's the best country in the world. I'm saying it's the
It's not the
freest.
freest. I am
The
100%.
freest.
You're wrong about that. You're wrong about that. You can
Okay, what
you can
country
be
is it
kicked out
then?
of school
What
for misgendering a child.
country
My
is
kid,
it then?
if my kid,
What
listen,
country is it then? All I
said
said
America
is
is more free.
that
America
no,
is
it's
more
not.
free.
Oh my god!
Yes, it is. Okay, if my kid's in a
You
freaking
don't
high
even
school
live in
and they
America.
misgender,
You live
listen,
in New Zealand.
stop.
How the fuck would you
I-
know?
I've spent a lot of time in America. I've spent a lot of time in Canada. I've spent
Here we go.
a year.
That's why
in
you
America.
ended up in New
I've been
Zealand.
all over
Is
the
that
fucking
why
world.
you ended up in New Zealand? I'm not
is not-
saying that Canada is better than the US. I'm
You said it's
saying
freer. And
that
you're lying.
Canada is the freest country of all.
It
And
isn't.
you know
It
one
isn't.
thing that helps? It's the Commonwealth of the British
Yeah, the
Empire.
Commonwealth has really done amazing things, like the freaking clinic in the UK that started giving these kids fucking puberty blockers and gender
You
reassignment
wouldn't even
surgeries.
know where New Zealand is if it wasn't for the British Commonwealth.
Well, and that would actually probably you wouldn't know where Canada was either. You fucking retard. What are you talking
Canada is
about?
the second largest country in the world. How the fuck do you even compare that to New Zealand?
I'm not. There's. Why are you trying to act like
I'm
you've got a big dick thing
saying
because you live in
that
Canada? You're German.
Canada is the freest. So I'm dumb
It
because
isn't.
I'm German. Just because I
Okay.
lost 2 world wars doesn't mean I'm
No,
dumb.
I didn't say that. You said
learned.
that.
I learned
Okay,
my
let's
lesson,
ask the
bitch.
chat.
I learned my lesson, bitch. Here's the thing. All I said is, of all the countries in the world,
You're wrong, though. You're wrong.
Canada is the freest.
It
I
isn't.
didn't say it's the
And let's
best.
talk. There's Canadians in the chat, and we'll ask Andy. We'll ask other people what they think because this is wrong. What you were saying is wrong. Canada used to be free. It is not anymore. And
I'm not
thanks to
saying
Trudom.
I'm not saying that Canada is the best. It's the freest.
It's not the
as
freest.
we get. So America is freer.
Canada's full of fear too, dude.
No,
Dipshit.
America
Jesus
is
Christ.
freer. Why do you
Yeah,
live in New
100%.
Zealand? Why?
Because I met a man in the pub and I fell in love and I
Hell
came
yeah.
in
Jesus
and was a free
Christ.
sheep farmer.
We base it on that. I traveled the world in the 7 seas. I was married 11 years when my wife got pregnant. I was born in Munich. She
Yeah,
was
we
born
heard-
in
we know.
Tokyo.
You've
Shut
said
the
this
fuck
3
up.
times.
I'm not done. I was born in Munich. My wife was born in Tokyo. When we had the luxury to pick
You've
the
already told us
continent
this
to
story.
raise
I'm just saying.
our children, it was Canada for a reason. It's the freest
Yeah, and
country
you made a
in the
mistake.
world.
You made a mistake going there.
Yeah,
I would say.
I should go to New Zealand and lick your toes.
No, this place is bad
Fuck
too.
off.
But you know
No,
what I'm
Swi-
finding with my children?
Switzerland
What I'm finding
is
with my children.
Exalt,
liberalist.
Exalt is absolutely right. And do you know why?
Switzerland
Because
has mandatory
Hitler made Switzerland
military service.
his bank account. That's why.
So Switzerland has mandatory military service, and this is exactly what what's his face fled Germany because he didn't want to do.
Oh.
Let me tell
I
you
think
this.
mandatory military service is amazing, but you ran away from it, German guy. and
No, I
still
didn't
you're
run
saying
away from it.
Switzerland's
I
free.
went to court.
Hey, Nethouse.
Asshole.
I don't know.
My kids,
anything about
what I find really, I have a,
Well,
have a
you
hope for
couldn't
my
go
kids
to the
because
military if you
teenagers
wanted to.
now.
Fuck off.
I would have in a heartbeat. I would have. Guys, what I'm finding with my kids now, they are so disgusted about like the woke shit that's been thrown on them. They're starting to use the hard R again. They're starting to call things gay again. They're starting to actually act like I did as a child. And it's not just them, it's everyone in there. Like the teenagers now are so
So,
grossed
yeah,
out by
I
woke shit.
apologize. I shouldn't have called you off like that.
Oh, it's all right, Don. I
But
get
I
called far
disagree
worse
with
than
you,
that.
Slayer.
Multiple times a day.
disagree with you
I'm not worried.
100%. No, Canada is the freest country in the world.
It's not. It's not. You can have your children
one
taken
is?
away because you
Which
will
one
not
is?
agree
Wait,
with
can we
gender
settle this?
affirming care.
We can settle this right now. Let's ask Google.
No, Crafty Cat is
What's
actually.
the
Here's one thing about the Scandinavian microcosmos: Norway, Sweden, Denmark have
Oh,
a
you're not
microcosmos.
you're not gonna believe what Google's answer is.
I'm really upset.
Oh, leaf.
Don't see my dog.
Ah.
Enzo. Now look at this guy. He's too big. You say hi? Hold on. Oh no, it's taken away.
Switzerland. Oh, and look, New Zealand.
No,
Denmark.
that's not true.
Estonia. That's what it says here. Yeah.
Oh,
Canada doesn't even come in the top
even
5.
Sailor says it's not free.
Thank you, Eddie.
Do
I was
you
trying to
know,
talk him around it, and
Sailor? I
you
shouldn't.
can't even have a
I
handgun.
apologize for my
in
words.
Canada anymore.
I apologize for my words.
No, it's all right. You know what? I'm not easily insulted. You can call me every name in the book, and I will not be upset
No,
by
and I
it. It's
shouldn't have.
COVID.
I shouldn't have.
That's all right. It's all right. And I called
Can I-
you an asshole a couple of times too, and maybe dumb.
Can
I maybe said
Well,
dumb, but
Can I?
Here's the thing. Actually,
I'm,
my
I'm gonna.
wife.
I'm,
I'm
can I-
married 34 years. My wife calls me an asshole all the time. So
I'm gonna play a song to ease the tension between us.
I think we're good. And so, fuck with shit.
Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse. They
Oh,
want to
blame.
society.
Or should we blame
Not
you?
yours.
No,
Andy, have you ever seen my dog?
Or that?
blame.
You ever seen my dog? He's a big guy.
No.
You know,
Look at him.
but that's the U.S.
Say hi.
Then it's
Hey, little dude.
He's just a wee baby. He's only 2.
I miss my
giant.
dog. I miss my dog.
He's
See my dog
a
on the upper right.
Neapolitan Mastiff.
See my dog on the upper right. That was my dog.
Slayer, I apologize for my words.
No, you have. We're good. You don't need to talk about it anymore. Yeah, he is an absolute freaking wrecking ball. But I tell
Look
you,
at
no
him.
one's ever gonna fuck with
Puppy.
He loves you.
Puppy,
us.
puppy,
He does,
puppy.
but he also hates being on cam, just like me. Yeah.
I think I saw
He's
a
shy.
nipple, Slayer. Slayer, I think I saw your nipple.
Oh, definitely did.
I think you showed us your nipple.
No,
Yeah.
He wants you.
no, my
I
neighbors
got
do
a
not
power
matter.
bomb
Long
you
gone.
right now.
You
I got a power bomb you right now.
got to see my sunburnt face and all that fun stuff. That's what all you get to see. It happens
You know
when you
what?
work with animals.
Exile, please come up because I haven't talked to you in a long time. I love Exile.
I know, man.
Blame Canada was great.
They might,
blame- Okay, let's blame Canada. Ceylon.
they might get mad at Exile if he comes on my panel, you know.
Let's hear.
All
I
I'm,
would love to
all
hear
I'm
it.
saying, it's not the best in the sense that it couldn't be better. However, it's the best what we are looking at right now. That's what I'm saying.
It's not, though.
I think
And
everybody
I'm
should-
not
I
going
think
to agree with you.
I think everybody should have pride in their country.
Sela,
I think
Yeah,
everybody
you
should. Have
should. But
pride
you
in their
also
country.
need to.
we discussed it,
You need
and you know
honest.
what?
You need to be honest.
I went out of line.
If I could be from any country, though, if I could have
We're
picked the
good.
country I would have been born, I would have picked England, just for the flag alone.
You know-
Have you been there?
Andy, you're not even legal in the U.S.
Oh, yes, I am. My mom made it across the river when I was in her belly. What the hell? That counts.
You just run there. That counts.
So if I
Have you
call
been
you,
to England, Andy?
if I call you a wetback, that's okay.
And then I'd be able to talk in my English accent. I'd be like, "Hello, Governor."
No, here's the thing.
Oh,
Andy can call me a Nazi. I call him a wetback.
I've never called you a Nazi.
that's
Never.
No,
right.
but I never called you a wetback. Keith.
No one around here is.
Oh, no, I don't.
But I spent.
Uh,
I
I've
love
got
Andy. I
relatives,
would die for Andy.
Ireland.
Go ahead, Leo. My bad.
I think. Oh,
I spent like 9 months.
chill.
Yeah,
Be chill
pop
today.
up. Anyone, come and
Yeah.
join in. I'm good. I spent 9 months in the UK. I went there, and that was my first time I dealt with sheep. So I was on a sheep farm in like outside of Manchester, Cheshire County. But I didn't like it. First off, the sun wasn't shining. Second off, no one really smiles ever.
Andy, there's a lot of days that get mad when
Yeah.
I
Like
When
it
I'm
was really cool, the
not the
history, because I'm
day
a
that,
history major. I loved seeing old graveyards and
but it's not the day
old
that you're
churches
talking
and
about, Andy.
Roman shit.
You're
I would
talking
not
all
want
over
to live there
Slayer.
for all the.
It's the people that go live about me every morning crying like little bitches that get mad when I
Fuck
hit your
them,
panel link.
Exile. Fuck
Do
them.
you not hear Slayer talking? Exile?
No, I didn't. I was a little laggy when I came in.
I didn't hear him talking either.
Okay, yeah, you guys are talking. Both of you guys are talking over each other. That's how I was like, wait, what's going on?
Shit, I can hear her now. My bad.
It's
So
all
was
good.
that
It's all
example?
good. I'm not easily offended.
No, I was saying, yeah, motherfuckers get mad when I hit your panel link, but it's not the person you're referring to. It's ones that cry all morning about me being a bozo and things of that nature that get mad when I hit your link.
Exile, can I ask you one question?
Hey, Mel.
Exile, how are you doing and your family?
Can you hear Ing?
Oh,
Exile?
shit. My bad. I'm doing all right, Ian. How about you, brother?
Good to see you, sir.
No, it's not. We don't have a special guest with all the false information, Mel.
No, but Exile and NDC are real Americans.
I am a real American.
Is that because I'm a big asshole, Ing?
What's wrong with that? You know what?
Not a damn
I get
thing.
DMs all the time. There is someone on a panel calling you an asshole. And I always say, where's the discovery? Yes, I am. Jesus
Yes, at
Christ.
the end of the day, as long as it's in the proper direction.
You know what else? You know what I forgot to tell Slayer? Slayer, you know one of my favorite bands is from your country or where you're staying?
Oh yeah. Hey, you know, I used to drink with the drummer years ago. I don't even know if he's still around.
What are you talking about? The drummer's like 18 years old.
Oh well, then shit.
I'm
You're not
talking
talking about the band I thought you were talking about.
I'm talking about the band Alien Weaponry from New Zealand.
Oh, you're
I
talking
don't
about
know
New
if
Zealand.
I've ever even heard them. I might have.
You never heard of
I
them?
might have.
No,
No, it
I'm
sounds
just
familiar,
saying
but it doesn't stick out.
any
I'm more
German
of a
drinking
classic rock sort of metal.
any
person.
German drinking with Exiled is dead today. Exiled over.
Here, I'm gonna play a little bit Slayer so you can hear. You might like it. You might like it. They're from New Zealand. Hey, what's up, COVID?
Mel, that would be nice if people haven't seen messages of somebody telling me you was trying to reach out to me. Nice attempt at your story, though.
Don't listen to them, Exiled.
Bit of a haka to start you out. Oh, I have heard it.
How'd you like that, Slayer?
Yeah, no, I do like that. I have heard it before. It's funny. It doesn't usually come with a haka before it, but you know what a haka is, don't you? That's what the
Slayer,
chant is at
here's
the
the
beginning. We
thing.
do it.
It doesn't matter where you're from. This is good music.
Yeah, no, and the haka is kind of a like Maori culture. Like my kids have grown up in it, so they, they've always done the papa haka and all that culture stuff. It's really cool. You go to like a high school rugby team, and they're all freaking doing that. Have you seen that, Andy? Like the actual haka during rugby? It's pretty
hell yeah.
moving.
It's just pretty cool. I like that. I like that kind of stuff because it's theirs.
It is, and both my kids play rugby, and they both do hakas, and it's pretty cool. Yeah,
The first time I saw it, it was years ago on a video. They were saluting their teacher at a school, and these little kids were like mixed, white, brown, and they all got up.
everyone does it here, yeah.
And they all got up and started doing that. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And the teacher started crying because like they were doing it because he was such a love teacher, and they only do that to people that they really respect, you know?
It's very moving. Like even at my wedding,
Yeah.
my husband and
Oh,
his
they did it?
the only person that came from New Zealand, his best friend, they stood up and did one at my wedding too.
Wow.
And usually it's the father of the bride doing it, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge. That's what you're doing. It's we challenge you to this. Like that is basically what doing a haka is. But yeah.
Then one time I saw the girls from the football team doing it against the other girls, and the other girls looked like they didn't know what the
Oh,
fuck
gosh,
they were
yeah.
looking at. And the girls are all fucking.
Well, and like my daughter, my daughter's been playing rugby since she was like 5 years old, and she's white as white can be. But God, she's terrifying when she does the haka, and she's also terrifying on the rugby team, and she's skinny too. Like she's playing with Pacific Islanders at like 240 pounds, and she just has no fear. It's pretty amazing. No fear.
She owns it.
Oh God, yeah, she's got no fear. Like they're sheep farmers though. Like we'll be out in the yards and they're freaking, they drench sheep. They know how to manhandle things. Both my kids do. Like they're just not they're not scared of physical contact. And I think go back to the whole woke shit. Like if there was a couple of blue-haired fucking fat women screaming at my daughter, she'd kick the living shit out of both of them. Guarantee it.
Look at this shit. This shit's intimidating, man. Look at it.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta watch the men's one.
There's like a straight blonde girl and a couple of blonde girls in there, and they're
just one.
right
Yeah,
along
just
with
one
them.
and
There's
two.
three.
Yeah.
No, there's three. Look, there's one
No,
here,
there's not.
one here, one in the
They
back.
will all be dead at the end.
Yeah. No, they won't. They're gonna kick the shit out of everyone.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Look at the face he makes.
You gotta watch the men's one. It's more impressive.
Kind of pumps you up. Look at that.
They don't even have their whole team out there. I know they
Oh
don't
my
even have their
God.
own team. The whole team. There's people
Why
too
is
scared
that?
to even fucking watch it. They're
Really?
too scared to even fucking watch. Yeah, totally.
Jesus.
Not how. No, this is.
They deal with like
It's nothing to do with us. But this is who you're going to be destroyed at in this game.
No, but Andy,
This is one that went up, by the way.
No, but Andy, that's part of the culture.
Oh yeah. I get it. It just looks fucking cool, man. It's
They're
on my-
not. No, they aren't. Hey Train. Hey Train.
It
He's
looks
one
fucking.
of my.
I love
favorite
anything
people.
cultural, dude. I love fucking powwows.
You should find that.
I love-
Andy, do a men's one because the men's one is so much more impressive. Do the men's haka.
Well,
They've got so many really good ones.
Just for the record, I wouldn't want to play those women. I'm just saying.
No, I wouldn't want to freaking face them either. And like my daughter's the same. She's so skinny, but she's strong. She's so strong. She stands up every time. Here we go.
Just waiting for the French
There we
to
go.
peel off the tracksuits.
This is a good one.
Stand in front of them. And
Richie
receive
McCourt,
the
the run in the front,
of the
the best All Black ever. This is a good one. Thank you, Andy.
Ooh, Tracy likes this cheese.
Aren't they hot? They're also fucking hot as
That
well.
face. I would do that dance just for that fucking face. To be able to stick my
They're
tongue
also
out like that.
goddamn
Yeah.
good looking.
They learned that from their women. Look at this.
Are these just gonna do it
Welcome
too?
out.
Okay, can you pause it for a second?
Yes.
You,
It should be
here's one
louder.
thing. They are actually the defending team at this move. That's why they are
It's a-
allowed to do this.
No.
Yes.
Yep, it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
Yes, it's a
Haka
challenge.
is a
Yes,
challenge.
yes.
Yeah.
It's not that like the white ones are not allowed to do anything. No, it's the one in the black jersey are the ones who actually the ones defending, so they can come up with all of it.
It was the final. It was right before it. So
It looked like
Go
they
ahead.
were showing the other team how they rub one off, if you ask me.
Well, nothing wrong with rubbing something off. Excellent.
Okay, turn it up, Andy, and let's freaking be quiet and hear the end of it.
That was
Yeah.
it. That was
Go
it.
across the throat. We're gonna ruin you, and they did. They scored them. Thank you.
Oh, what's this? He still didn't. Oh well, we already watched it.
It's not that one team does this all the time. It's the defendants that it leads up to the next move.
No, and it's just the South Pacific teams do it. Like the Tongans do it, the Fijians do it. It's just like they're
Yes.
all Polynesian descent, right?
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help either.
So David,
Oh, totally does.
I just
No,
think
it,
it's fucking
it- no,
cool, bro.
but it whatever they show off, it's cultural, and it matters.
Oh, it's just a game of rugby. It's a rough fucking game. It's not like we're kicking a ball around and falling down when we got a freaking slight kick to the shin like freaking soccer teams do. There's been like there was an All Black. He freaking had his nuts hanging out of his sack, and he played the entire game. Like he got freaking hit with
Yes.
a shoe so bad that his testicles are hanging out of him. He
Yes.
kept playing. Like a soccer player wouldn't do that.
Mel's over
Even
here
a
trying to get
football
me all.
player wouldn't do that.
Mel, are you
No.
trying to get me jealous? I can do those funny faces too.
This is a Mario dance. Well, it's also you don't have to be Mario to do it though, David Phelps. You just got to play rugby in New Zealand or freaking sport in New Zealand. Like it's our culture. It's maybe not my culture, but my kids have grown up here. It's their culture, and they are not Maori. It doesn't matter.
But Slayer, would you have them grow up in any other culture?
No, not when they were young. No, definitely not.
So
We're on a
you
farm
choose
here.
the best place on earth.
For when my kids were young, definitely. But now I'm looking towards the university. I'm not really all that excited about what New Zealand universities are offering them. Because they're so woke. Because they're fucking pulling so much crap out.
No, Slayer, I respect that more than anything, and I apologize that I went off on you earlier.
You're
Check
fine.
this out. Now,
I've told
this
you
is-
100 times. It's good.
This is the shit right here.
This is First Nations of some sort.
No,
Eh?
Aztec, Mexican natives.
Mhm.
Mexican
Well, they all
natives,
were
yeah.
related back in that day.
Yeah.
What kind of dance are they doing?
That's the Aztec war dance, and then you
Okay.
got like the regular the natives. They do their
Right here, this is a
I kind of like this one more. I like that yell. Hey, fellas, media. I like the yell that they do. They're like, ah.
Oh, you're looking good. Coming in with your kick dancers.
I don't know something about that. so fucking beautiful.
My dad was in the oil field when I was growing up, and he was a solo dad, and we spent a lot of time on reserves when I was growing up, like fly in, fly out sort of places.
I love that fucking yell, the natives.
Moving on over to show time. Show us what you got, brothers.
There's a couple of bands. What the heck are they called? Red something. They're amazing.
Fucking beautiful, man. Now, I
Andy,
wonder
I'm
if those
sure you've
feathers
heard
are
of them
real.
before.
Of who? Heard of who?
There's a couple of there's a couple of artists that are First Nations people that put that in there. I think they're called Red something.
Oh, Redbone?
Hold on. I'm
Come
looking
and
for
get
it.
your love. Come and get your love. That one?
First
Redbone?
Nation. No.
Redbone.
God, what is her name? Hey Train, you must know. Hey Train knows all music. My brain is just fucking ridiculous right now. It's not working.
Redbone.
Honk at me means
That's the
run
only,
me
that's the
over.
only, that's the only musical band that I know that's full native.
This isn't music.
What's the matter with your hair? What's the matter with your mind and your sign?
Hey. Nothing no matter. I just love anything native, man. It's just something about it, man. It's just.
I never
Those
knew that
aren't really
song was
native
native.
though.
Yeah, I didn't know it was native. That's crazy.
Oh, you didn't know that they're the ones that sang it?
No, I didn't, bro. Kind of like old
No, they're
boy
First
with
Nations.
guilty feet. I didn't know that was a white dude that sung that song for the longest.
I'm sorry to break it to you. It was a native.
Dude, there's one your drum and bass, and they're so good. I love them. I can
It's
figure
a
out who
five
it is.
string. Even as I bought it in 1987, 1 year before I met my wife. So actually, I love this bass more than my wife. No, I wouldn't go that far.
There's only one bass that I wanted to buy. It was the special Tom Araya bass that he used to sell for him.
Well, other than that, I'm fine, Andy.
There's only two. There's a bass. That's the only bass I'd be willing to buy, and the only guitar I'd be willing to buy is an Ace Frehley Gibson guitar, made with Ace Frehley specifications.
I can't find it.
Come
I'm
in. What you
sorry.
looking for? What you looking for?
I'm looking for the Canadian band that does some drum and bass that's really First Nation sort of sounding. And I
Are you talking?
I
Are you
remember
talking
the name
about
of them.
the song Cherokee People? Cherokee People.
No, it's newer than that.
Cherokee
It's
Tribe.
Oh, it's not Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac did Tusk. That was their drum and bass. That was quite like, yeah. No, it's newer version. Red Pheasant or something, I think they're called. I can't remember.
Come and get your love.
Okay, can I throw something in because you have a horse in your avatar?
Go ahead.
There were no horses up till the 15th century.
Yeah.
In North America.
Yeah.
The Spanish actually brought the horses in.
Of course.
Spanish.
And because
Did you not know that?
Spain was under the rule of the Islamic power.
Yeah.
They are all Arab breeds. So
Yeah.
Mustangs, even in the wild, are the ones that got free when the Spaniards invaded.
Yeah.
South of America.
They populated the Americans and the Americans and the natives.
And there is
got-
also
Native
some
Indians never rode a horse until
when,
the Spaniards
when the
came in.
land bridge was open. When the land bridge was open during the Ice Age between Russia and Canada, there is some.
No, there was no horse on
evidence that
North
horses were.
American continent
Yeah.
and South American continent until the Spaniards came in.
Did
Not
you know though?
one
No, that's
did
not
you-
actually
did-
true. That's not true.
Did you know though? This is fact. This is fact. The people that populated North America all the way to South America came from like 8 or 9 different families that crossed that land bridge, and they
100%.
populated the South and the North America. And what's crazy, if Columbus would have never crossed and found us, the people in the North and the South of the Americans could have how do you call it, evolved different from the rest of the world.
Did you ever hear of the Alaska Purchase?
Yes.
I found it.
Yeah.
Tribe
But
Called Red.
technically, Andy, he never discovered the
private.
mainlands. He only
The
discovered.
Americans purchased Alaska from the Russians. Here's another
did
thing.
That's the
Did
one.
you know that fact? Hold on. Did you know that fact? Columbus
One at a
never
time, one at a time.
discovered. Columbus
No, he
never
never-
discovered
yes.
the mainlands. He only
Amen.
discovered the islands.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Here's another thing.
And he
California,
was lost when he found us. so he thought-
California was a Russian colony first before the British took over.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I
That's
might have to just
accurate.
post this in both because.
Go ahead and put it in the private
Sorry,
chat, Slayer.
Right, so
Slayer,
yeah, this is the
here's
song
one
I was
thing.
looking for. It's
Slayer,
really good.
at that time, New Zealand was already part of the British Commonwealth. No, when
Yeah,
that
well,
happened, before
yeah.
that happened. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
Just saying.
I'm a history
Yeah.
major. I have
Tribe
a master's
Called
in
Red.
history.
A Tribe Called Rojo.
We also obtained Hawaii through a deal with another country as well. I heard this one
Oh,
before.
I like that, dude.
I wonder if they didn't get that from black immigrants,
Really
you know,
good
black
stuff.
slavery.
are
Yeah.
the Alusa Nation.
I love this one. Indigenous music.
Eating themselves, mining their spirits, their souls. We are the tribe that they cannot see. We live on an industrial reservation. We
That's
are
fucking cool. I
the
like that.
Alusa Nation.
I'm glad you did. It took me forever to find it. I knew you'd like it.
Look at him. He's way too white. No, I don't.
Boss that, stay off my chat. I'm out there calling riot garments, top 5, dial on and on them super fly, slip the top rope, equal dive.
Imagine and all the people in the crowd are so fucked up on mushrooms. They're probably tripping balls
Oh, yeah.
right about now.
Yeah. Mushrooms, acid, ecstasy. They're having a great time. Okay. So yeah, it's
Hey,
Tribe
guys.
Called Red. Look it up because they've got great songs. So many in
Hey,
there.
COVID. Good to see you.
I might have to refresh. I'm
Who you
hearing
talking?
something.
Who you
Sure.
talking to, bro?
I actually came up to apologize to COVID. So now I'm here.
Oh, that's right, COVID. He did apologize to you.
Yes, I did.
So to never. So just remember, never
No,
say the
no,
word.
I-
Never say the
Listen,
word.
Me apologizing doesn't mean he has to like me.
What was the word that he said? Kosher.
No, I have to tap out.
Okay, buddy. Thanks for coming out, man.
So before I have to come up again and apologize to Survive.
Don't you
It was-
apologize to everyone. You're good. You're good.
It was
No one
nice
cares.
to meet you. And from now on, and outside, I will never attack you. Ever. Say hi to your family. I won't go into.
And you know, I always
specifics.
appreciate you, man. I think you're a good dude. Always have, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Later, buddy, and thank you for the donation, bro. I bought stock with it, so if I make it big,
No,
bro, I'm bringing you
donation.
with me.
I only try to make
hold
sure
you
my
to that,
PayPal
man.
works.
You
It's
make
his
it
mic,
big.
it's not mine. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I
Love you guys. Love the
did
chat.
we did it as a whole community here, and if I make a lot of money, I will remember you all. But in reality, I'll probably shut my YouTube down and leave.
Yeah, that's all
Buenos
good.
noches.
I didn't
to all of
invest
you.
anything.
Hakuna Matata.
It's a glorious phrase.
He's all right. He's all right. That
It
guy.
means no worries for the rest
For
of
the
our
rest of your
days.
day.
It's
Southern free philosophy.
Philosophy.
Hakuna
Yeah, that's
Matata.
the most awesome
Not
song
me,
of all
but
time.
satisfying.
I love that movie. I really do. Yeah, no, he's all right. He's dumb though. Canada isn't the freest country in the world. I'm just gonna say that. That's
Oh god,
fine.
that debate got really heated there for a while. I'm like, what the hell happened?
No, I've never actually found it. I love a debate. I love to fight with people, Andy. I do.
I know. I see you over there at Moon Boots. I see you.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
And you know, I guess just because I'm me, I think I'm always on the right. But you know.
I've been neglecting you guys because there's been so much going on this side. I need to get back over there and
Oh
see what's
no,
going
I
on.
pop in and I usually work because Andy, I'm a farmer. I'm out with my sheep and stuff. I
Uh-huh.
listen a lot and I can't always contribute, but I've been hearing what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I'm saying I've been missing out on like Moon Boots and Foxman Sean and Nikki. I like hanging out over there. It's just there's so much been happening on this side. I haven't been able to get over there.
Yeah, I ain't been over at Boots in about 3 or 4 weeks myself.
Yeah, his timing is kind of weird. Like sometimes I catch him and then I stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning and ruin myself for a week. But yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, Boots is
Foxman
full
is a
of shit.
fucking dirtbag. Foxman
Yeah.
is a dirtbag.
I like this lady.
Oh God, do you like Foxman?
Fuck no. Hell no. I don't like
Andy,
Sean.
do you like
He's all
Foxman?
right. He's all right.
He's not all
I
right.
mean,
He's not in,
you know, I mean,
Andy, he's entertaining. There's a difference. There is a
Yeah,
difference.
there is a difference. Yeah. Like
I
he's
love it when his
literally.
mom. I love it when his mom gets in the picture. You know, she's like, "I'm hungry.
She's not
Ah,
anymore. She's
coming,
freaking.
mom."
Oh, yeah. Fuck you! You're not gonna get fed till Pam gets here, right? What a good guy. Yeah,
Oh,
what a good guy.
Today
Today he decides he's gonna smash everyone in a day, and he is so disgusting. How he speaks to people, and Gypsy's like, "Oh well, you know, it's fine. At least he's not attacking me."
I know,
Really
man.
weird. So weird.
That's
he's a
the
hit and
YouTube
miss.
classic, though. It's a good guy. Don't attack me.
He's not a good guy. He's never been a good guy. I've known him longer than Joe Walsh. I've known him longer than Gypsy. I've known him longer than anyone. He is just, I think he's intellectually not really all that good. But
Think
he
them bad
wants
teeth got
to,
it out of part of his brain.
yeah. And, well, wet brain has to be an issue. I've seen him drinking every day for
Yes.
like 10 years.
For years. Yeah, for years.
10 years. Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't, and you know what? He decides to be really horrible to the people that support him. And the funny thing is, they're like, "It's all right, Sean. I know you're just in a mood." Just fucking what? Yeah.
Dude, there's a fucking water bug in my
weird.
room. It's pissing me off.
And they're all proud that they're Den. I'm like, if you're proud that you've watched this fucking retard for the last 10 years, and let him
was-
walk all over you, get a fucking grip.
What happened to the
Seriously.
TTC? I was waiting for the TTC to go heads up with the den, and they just fizzled out. All of
You
a
must
sudden,
have
they're
heard
all,
that drama. So A-Bomb quit.
yeah, A-Bomb quit, then LL quit, and like 5 guys quit all in a
Well,
row. Like,
LL was, I think LL was kicked out even before A-Bomb was in there.
between me and you, though, I prefer to see the den over the football dudes. Like, I just don't. I don't find them interesting. I find
Yeah.
I find
And you know what?
like
Sean wasn't so horrible to Pam. I'd agree with you. But he's still
I
and I don't really like that.
I find that guy Raider Cousin so fascinating. How he
Do you? Oh, really? He's not
so
that. He's not
he
that
is-
interesting. I thought that too.
He is very interesting because he's like been trying to pick a fight with me, but I just don't care because like to me he's like
You know how many people he's picked fights with, had fights that he was supposed
Everyone.
to meet up for, never showed up.
yeah. And the thing
Everyone.
is that he's like in love with this one girl that wants nothing to do with them, and she pretty much made him cry.
Which one?
By saying she got.
I think there's
pregnant.
actually 5 of them, Andy. There's 5
the
of them.
skinny one, the skinny
He's
one.
talking.
What's her name?
Casey.
KC. He loves that girl. He fucking loves that.
And
girl.
Casey had told him a year before that she
Love
had
you,
a
Tom.
hysterectomy.
Yeah.
And then
And-
her
and-
and
and-
Herbal
and it was-
decided to troll him and say that she was pregnant, and he lost his
He
fucking
broke
shit.
down like a little baby. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Have some fucking respect for yourself, man. You know, the girl's told you plenty of times.
And then after he found that out, and I was the one who told him it was a troll. I'm like, they're just fucking with you, because he was like, I'm gonna go do math and this. And the weird thing about Cousin is he's got 2 little girls that have no one else to be with other than him. Like it's either his mom, their mom is fucked, and Cousin. Honestly, I wouldn't allow. Anyways, I can't say this shit out. But
yeah.
anyways,
I hear you.
after Casey did that, he's like, I'm getting meth. I'm getting meth. He told everyone he's getting meth. Showed a bag. He's like, I'm off to do meth. He's on freaking serious, like restrictions because of his case, right?
Yeah.
To get those kids back. And you throw that under the bus just over an internet fucking thing. Where him and Casey never actually had a thing. Cousin just had
No.
that in his head.
No, he's never.
Yeah.
And then it's like he obsesses over these girls, but it's funny because they just treat him like shit sometimes, and it's like I just laugh.
And this, I think, I think he could be a good person, but this is what happens.
Nah,
when you live
he's
your
a
entire
dick.
life online.
He's a dick.
Mhm.
He's an asshole. You can just tell he's an asshole. Like I would,
Well, he is an asshole.
like
I will
if
give you
I
that.
was like, if I was in the vicinity and he knew people that I knew, he's the kind of guy that I'd probably beat up because he's that guy, like bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I would have probably beat him up too. I'm not lying.
Yeah, like
I would have beat
shut
him
the
up.
fuck
He's
up,
a little freaking fat little Mexican. I just poo poo.
talks a lot of shit, funny. Talks a lot of shit, man. And he's in
He's got a lot
on
on
my
his
panel.
plate though too. Like
doesn't
okay, I will tell
excuse
you why
what he
I'm a
does.
little bit more empathetic to him than anyone else, because I was raised by my dad, because my mom was a fucking retard too. So I keep saying to him, "You have to be better. You have to be better." He's just not going to be better. Right? Like
Drew's
my
damaged
dad
goods,
was
man.
23 with a 2-year-old and a freaking 9-month-old on his own.
He's damaged goods. Like seriously, he's
Yeah, but aren't we all?
I heard
Aren't we all
him.
damaged?
The shit that he said, the shit that he's done, and
And that's
pretty much
that's
said
when I
he'll go to
freaking
jail.
lost.
He said he'd go to jail for hurting
He
a couple
did.
of these women. That's
Wow.
someone that's
So I
someone
just
that
lurked
you
in.
really. Yes, Mel. Fat men need love too. Are you offering, Mel? Call me later.
So I was listening to your stream with Sammy.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And everyone has told me, yeah, Cousin's a dick, this and that. And I'm like, right, I'm gonna figure it out myself. And I heard what he said to her. I'm just like, no, absolutely not. What the
No,
fuck? Your
What?
kids
What did I say?
should be taken off of you when you talk to women like that. Go fuck yourself.
No. What did I say?
And I don't really talk to him anymore.
No,
I
but
don't
I'm saying,
talk
what
to him
did I say
anymore.
to Sammy? What did I say, to Sammy?
No, you had Sammy. It was you and Moon Boots and Sammy here, and Sammy was telling us what he said to her
Oh yeah.
and how he. And then when I heard Cousin say it, he's like, "Well, if she doesn't want to, if she's not going to talk to me, I'm going to release all her information." Sammy's going through a lot of fucking shit.
That's why I'm saying he's a piece of shit for doing that.
Yeah, he's
Like, you
fucking
can't get rid of
crazy,
it.
and
Like these last few days, he's been like, Sammy, call me. What's going on? There's a reason
no,
she
he
doesn't
does the
want to
same
talk to
thing
you.
to me too.
There's a reason
I
why
should
she
almost
doesn't want to
engage
talk
with
to you.
him so he leaves everyone else alone because I got nothing. He cannot hurt me. He cannot hurt me at all.
She's going through some stuff, health wise.
Yeah. No, I heard it all in there, and I've never talked to Sammy in my life, but I heard her talk to you, and I was like, fuck this guy.
Me and Sammy used to, she used to be my girlfriend.
Mm.
So
Real life girlfriend?
Huh?
Real life?
Yeah, well, not real life, but we talked for like a few months. But I don't really do the long distance, whatever. She's a great girl, though. She's a very great girl.
What Sammy you talking about?
Sammy G.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, she's cool as fuck.
She's like she ain't about fucking this craziness of YouTube.
The
She's
drama, the bullshit, the false.
And your cousin won over that. He says, if you don't talk to me right now, I'm gonna freaking tell everyone.
That's
I'm gonna fuck
crazy,
you all
right?
up.
That's crazy. Who does that?
And guess what?
Who fucking does
He
it?
talks to him. He absolutely freaking forced her into having a conversation with him, and that was what it was all about.
Yeah, but he hasn't talked to her in about a week. Though. He hasn't.
No,
talked to her.
because she obviously placated him and made him feel loved again. And
no, he's been calling for her. Go listen to his live. He'll be like, Sammy, if you're listening to this, reach out to me. Because she has no conversations. She has no. He has no way of getting a hold of her right now. I'm telling you, the girl is not doing that good. Okay, I'm telling you.
I know that's not good.
She's not doing
good.
that good. She's not talking.
That's
to
why I got so
anybody.
mad at him. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah. So it is what
And
it is.
And then he thought. So I don't know if you saw that Billy Badass fucking clip that was taken when I was super drunk, Moon and Smokey. Did you see that one? Anyways, we had a bit of a go at Billy Badass. And
Oh my God.
cousin posted it thinking he's
Last
cool
month,
about it.
last month, man, the whole Fedora incident was so funny. He was so mad.
I will actually say this about Billy though. The reason I didn't like Billy is because you've seen my friend James. Maybe sorry, I don't know what your name is down below with the pie
That's
thing
Exile.
symbol.
His name's Exile.
Excel. You probably don't watch the same streams, but we got a friend that's James, and we've known him for like 14 years. He's, he used to do a prank show call, this and that. He's always been a part of our life, but he's a big boy. We go into Billy's stream the first night, and Billy literally spends like freaking 45 minutes making the same joke about him being fat over and over and over and over.
I
And it was pathetic, and everyone else jumped in. And James actually took it pretty well. I'm like, fuck this guy. This guy isn't cool, right? I didn't say anything that night. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to white knight because everyone is just so fucking offended when I stick up for anybody. I get really upset about it on YouTube, by the way. I guess we go a month later, and James is talking about his health issues, shows his foot, and Billy was actually the first time I saw him actually be a decent guy. First time ever. So
Yeah, Billy's still a degenerate though.
yeah, he is 100%. But he, I'd never seen him be kind to anybody, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I do stick up for people a little bit, but if you know someone that long, they're almost like your family, aren't they? Yeah.
I don't know, just YouTube's got a weird way of moving. Shit that works on YouTube, that shit wouldn't work in real life at all.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Like all the
Like,
people that think they're the toughest here, they get destroyed in real life.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, you guys. I'm tired.
All right. Good night, Andy. Thank you.
No, thank you for coming up and hanging out with me.
Yeah.
Before I leave though, Exile, is there anything you want to say to the people in chat?
I was confused when Outlaw was shouting and yelling too. He was shouting and yelling at y'all saying his name. That's about all I gotta say.
Yeah, it was a wild. That was a wild live.
It was. I
was,
was confused by that shit myself.
Well, it's hopefully something can be worked out, but that situation between Shift, Outlaw, and
a
Just
lot
Me
of
needs
shit
to be
can be worked
handled.
out, but Andy, a lot of shit that can be worked out, but motherfuckers won't get out their feelings.
Well,
That's
what it boils down to though is those three.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
A lot of war started
because the situation with Nick Shift and other people, that's already fucking a lost cause. I feel. It's gonna
The whole idea that grown adults need to come up here and spill their feelings is quite silly. Like, are you not capable of managing your own shit?
Well,
really?
Well, there's look, there's a way of looking at this, and I look at it like respect, you know. So if you don't show me respect, I'm just gonna tell you to fuck off and not come back around, you know. And sometimes when you're in the same area as others, you're bound to bump heads because, like, you know, you're in the same area, you're gonna see each other, you know.
I think that's what's kept me safe in my 14 years fucking around online. I'm in New Zealand. No one can get to me. Cost you $9,000 to get here. Poof, 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 poof. Yeah, can't bring it. Okay. Yeah. But
go
I'm
buy
not
some
actually a
Raid.
dick. Don't try to be a dick.
Oh
Just
no, I see what you be doing.
fucking
I see what
behavior.
you be doing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see you. I see you. Don't think I'm not seeing you.
For me,
I
I
don't
am
like
an
dumbass
asshole.
behavior.
I'm just an asshole with a heart.
A troll with a soul is what you are.
Yep,
Okay?
an asshole with a heart. and a troll with a soul.
Troll with a soul. I'm copyrighting that, by the way. You can use
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I would too.
All right,
Trademark
Andy.
that
Thank you
bitch
so much
also.
for hosting
Okay,
me
thanks,
and your panel
Leia.
tonight. Yeah, love you guys.
No problem. See you
later, bro.
Yeah, man. Later on, bro. I'll talk to you later. Huh? Thank you in chat. Thank you for coming up. Ghost to Terry. Hey, it's over, Ghost. I'll be waiting for Mal to call me when I'm done. All right. Yeah, man, I should have need chicharrón like late at night. It gets in my throat.
Oh, who's that I see walking in these woods? Why, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. Listen to me, Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think little big girls should go walking in these spooky old woods alone. Oh, what big eyes you have, the kind of eyes that drive wolves mad. So just to see that you don't get chased, I think I ought to walk with you. What someone bad. So until you get to Grandma's place, I think you ought to walk with me and be safe. I'm gonna keep my sheet suit on till I'm sure that you've been shown that I can be trusted walking with you alone. Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, I'd like to hold you if I could, but you might think I'm a big bad wolf, so I won't. Oh, what a big heart I have, the better to love you with. Little Red Riding Hood, even bad wolves can be good. I'll try to keep satisfied just to walk close by your side. Maybe you'll see things my way before we get to Grandma's place. Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. Oh, I mean bad. Bad. Bad.
Raindrop, drop top, fucking up, looking the hot box, fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot, looking up, open the crock pot.
It's a good day to be alive. Come to think of it, every day's a good day to be alive. There we go.
Yeah, Andy Cruz stinks. You run for the hills. Oh, look at them on their high horses. Frog looking ass. Do you have pants on? We got fans. I chow down on some girls' backsides. Hell yeah, I have. Thank you all for showing up. I love you all. Have a great night.